Yeah. Sometimes it feels like everything's gone up in smoke. There's a fire beneath that flame, light waiting to rise. Listen close. Oh, I was lost in the wreckage, broken on the floor. Thought my story ended, but you opened up the door. All my sins like ashes, scattered in the wind. But beneath my ashes, you whispered, child, begin again. I thought I was too far gone, too dirty, too scarred, but you saw through the pain right down to my heart. Even when I thought I had no chance, you gave me grace, you gave me a dance beneath my ashes. You light in the flame, turning my sorrow to glory again. I'm rising from dust, made brand new inside by the love and mercy you never hide. Beneath my ashes, your grace still remains, breaking the chains, healing the pain. I'm breathing your promise, I'm living your name. Beneath my ashes, I'm never the same. I walked through the fire, felt the burn and the pain, but you were my shelter in the pouring rain. When hope felt like dust, you reached down and called, said, child, you're chosen, you will never fall. Oh, even I was broken, you held me close. In the ashes, you planted a rose. Love that never leaves, grace that always shows. I'm standing now 'cause you made me whole. Beneath my ashes, you're lighting a flame, turning my sorrow to glory again. I'm rising from dust, made brand new inside by the love and mercy you never hide. Beneath my ashes, your grace still remains, breaking the chains, healing the pain. I'm breathing your promise, I'm living your name. Beneath my ashes, I'm never the same. Yeah. From ashes to life, your grace is enough. Always.
Yeah. When I was down and out, when nobody else could see me, he didn't just watch. No, he took the fall with me. I stumbled through the darkest night, lost in shame, no end in sight. Every step I took was heavy with pain, but he was there through the pouring rain. I thought I had to bear it alone, but he made my burden his own. ground, he hit the ground too. Lifted me up, made me new. Oh, I was broken, bruised and torn, but his love kept me warm. He didn't leave me in my fight, he stayed, held me tight. He took the fall with me, felt the hurt, felt the pain, carried every burden, made my loss his gain. He took the fall with me when I couldn't stand at all. Grace met me in the silence and lifted me from the fall. Oh yeah, I cried out in the quiet, no words to say, no light, but his arms wrapped around me, guided me through the night. He didn't need a perfect prayer, just my heart laid bare. When I was broken on the floor, he opened heaven's door. Oh, even when I couldn't see, he saw the child inside of me. Took my pain, bore my shame. Now I'm free in his name. No condemnation, no fear at all, because he took the fall with me. Oh, he took the fall with me, felt the hurt, felt the pain, carried every burden, made my loss his gain. He took the fall with me when I couldn't stand at all. Grace met me in the silence and lifted me from the fall.
So when you're broken down, remember you're never alone.
He took the fall with me. He took the fall with me.
Yeah. I thought I was just forgiven, but he showed me it's more than that. It's grace that lifts, it's love that heals. Let me tell you what he did for me. Yeah, I was weighed down by my mistakes, thought I'd never see the day when grace would come and take the pain and wash my fears away. I said, Lord, I'm not enough, but he said, child, I made you tough. More than just forgiven, I'm healed and risen. I ain't just free from what I've done, I'm a new man, a chosen one. Not by works, but by your hand. You lifted me, help me stand. More than just forgiven, I'm alive. Grace has brought me back to life. I'm breathing in mercy every day, walking in love, no longer afraid. More than just forgiven, I'm redeemed, holding on to hope and dreams. Your love has made me whole again. More than just forgiven, I'm your friend. There were nights I felt so low, buried deep beneath my sorrow. But your light broke through the dark and planted seeds inside my heart. You didn't just forgive my sin, you gave me strength to start again. Now I'm walking in your grace, with joy shining on my face. Oh, more than a pardon, more than a chance. You gave me life, a second dance. Your love is deeper than the sea. Forever you're alive in me. More than just forgiven, I'm alive. Grace has brought me back to life. I'm breathing in mercy every day, walking in love, no longer afraid. More than just forgiven, I'm redeemed, holding on to hope and dreams. Your love has made me whole again. More than just forgiven, I'm your friend. Yeah, more than just forgiven, I'm changed forever.
Yeah. See, sometimes we think we gotta shout to be heard, but I was quiet. I was broken, and that's where he found me, in the silence.
I was sitting in a room with the lights turned low, feeling like a ghost in my own soul. No choir, no church, no holy sound, just me and my guilt all hanging around. But I felt something I can't explain, like a whisper that knew my name. Didn't come loud, didn't need a sign, but I knew right then he was still mine. I didn't have a word to say, but he never turned away. Didn't judge me, didn't run. He just sat with me, the only one. He met me in the silence, when I was too far gone to speak. Grace walked in like a melody, so soft, so strong, so sweet. He met me in the silence, yeah, when my world had lost its sound. And he picked me up with quiet love, turned my life around. No spotlight, no crowd, just me on my knees, saying, Lord, I'm tired, can you please? He didn't need a sermon or a song, he just proved he'd been there all along. Didn't preach, didn't shout my sin, he just let his mercy in. Now every time I hear the quiet, I remember how he changed my life in it. Oh, even when I ran away, he stayed in that empty place. Not with thunder, not with fire, just his love pulling me higher. He met me in the silence, yeah, yeah, where the broken go to hide. But he pulled me from that quiet grave
and brought my soul to life. He met me in the silence, told me I was still his child. Now every time the world goes quiet, I smile, 'cause I remember that night. So if you feel alone and there's nothing left to say, just be still. He's on the way. He met me in the silence,
Yeah. See, I did some things I ain't proud of. Walked away from the truth I knew. But even in my lowest place, his light never left me. Let me testify. I was caught up in the night, trying to hide from what was right. Got my soul tied up in chains, smiling outside, but inside pain. Told myself I couldn't change, but grace kept calling out my name. And when I thought I lost the fight, I looked up, still covered in his light. I should have been gone, fell too many times, but he saw my heart, not just my crimes. Even when I turned away, he never stopped shining my way, still covered in his light. Oh Lord, even when I gave up the fight, he never let go. He held me tight, wrapped me in love through every night, still covered in his light. Yes, I am. Through the storm and through my pride, I was dirty, I was blind, but his grace never left my side. I remember the nights I cried, didn't feel him, but he stayed right by. He was whispering over my shame, said, son, I still know your name. Didn't earn it, didn't deserve it, but he said I was still worth it. And now I'm walking in the light I used to hide from. Oh, even in my mess, he stayed no less. Even when I broke his heart, he covered every part. Grace fell like rain and wiped away the stain. Still covered in his light. never giving up on me. Even when I gave up on myself, you kept the light on.
Yeah. Sometimes the loudest cries are the ones unspoken. Sometimes the silence is where grace finds you. He waited, even when I didn't say a word. I was wrapped up in my shame, closed doors hidden my face in blame, words stuck deep inside my throat, tears fell but I couldn't float. Thought you left me all alone in the dark where no light shone, but in the stillness of my pain, you whispered love, called my name. I didn't have to scream or shout to be seen. You saw past my disguise, right into my quiet cries. Even when I turned away, you never walked away. He waited through my silence when I was lost and still held me in his patience, broke the chains with his will. He waited through my silence when my heart wouldn't speak. He spoke love in the quiet, lifted me when I was weak. I was trapped inside my doubt, trying to find my way out. Felt too broken, too far gone, but his grace kept holding on. No loud prayers, no bright lights, just his presence in the night. And even when I lost my way, he stayed with me day by day. Oh, in the silence he never left. His love, my strength, my safety net. No need for words, no need for cries. He's the whisper beneath the sky. He waited through my silence when I was lost and still held me in his patience, broke the chains with his will. He waited through my silence when my heart wouldn't speak. He spoke love in the quiet, lifted me when I was weak. So if you feel unheard, if your silence is loud, know he's waiting for you with open arms.
Yeah, I was at the end of me. Didn't know how to pray, but grace, she came anyway. I was down in the valley, heart heavy with regret. Had a Bible on my dresser, but my soul wasn't ready yet. I was running from my choices, hiding from the light, but mercy showed up in the dark and wrapped me up that night. Ooh, I thought I was too far gone, yeah, but you never turned away, no, no. Every time I tried to leave, grace told me to stay. Grace came walking in, like a whisper through the door, picked me up from where I fell and said, you don't have to hurt no more.
kept me safe inside. I was living with my silence, but you heard every cry. All the nights I couldn't sleep, you stayed right by my side. Didn't earn a second chance, but you gave it anyway. Now I'm walking in redemption every night and every day. I thought I was too far gone, so far, but you never shut the gate. You waited like a father, even when I showed up late. Grace came walking in, yeah, like a light into my soul. Wrote my name on mercy's list and made my broken whole. Grace came walking in, said, son, you're still my own. Now I'm not the man I used to be, since grace brought me home. Soaring falsetto. Oh, I fell hard, but you fell with me. Carried my shame to Calvary. Now every breath I take is proof that grace still walks with me. Grace came in, yeah, right on time when I couldn't